Hey everyone, Markins here. Welcome to our Soccer Path podcast. Today we're going to delve into the critical role of nutrition and proper hydration, which is the sources that we use to optimize the athletic performance, sort of like the way we fuel our muscles to go out there and perform. Okay, so the importance of nutrition and the hydration strategies definitely are pivotal in your physical performance. So balancing the macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, fats with the micronutrients, the vitamins and the minerals, and plus the timing of your meals and the timing of your hydration, even your snacks, are going to definitely have a direct effect on how you physically perform. Okay, what does that really mean? Example, case in point, the day before, if you're not properly hydrated and you're really struggling to make sure that the right amount of water is in your system, okay? And the next day you have major performance physically that you have to put your body through. Well, the fact that you didn't hydrate the day before may definitely affect the way you play the following day, where you feel as if you're running out of energy. Literally, you feel like your gas tank's empty now. If you properly make sure that day before, eating is important, don't get me wrong, you gotta have the right balance of nutrients, but the hydration, because our bodies are 70% water, comes first actually. So you want to make sure all the time that you're properly hydrated as much as you can, okay? Especially the day before, you have to have a major performance physically, okay? So the hydration, the strategies are pretty well documented, where if you hydrate the day before, during your performance, and then definitely after, especially if it's training, game, whatever that may be, the impact of that will have a direct effect on your performance. And if you don't do it properly, it'll definitely have a lot of consequences on it. And so it's super important to pay attention to it, and most people are really good about drinking water anyway, but I wanted to bring up the fact that it actually comes first. And then of course the next part about the whole thing is, okay, what kind of water or what kind of hydration choices should I make? Well, guess what? Water is number one. You can't go wrong. Just make sure it's filtered, but just drink the proper amount of water. It's going to be great. And sports drinks are okay too. You may have to be careful about some of the ones that have a lot of sugar, because the sugar is actually going to affect. It's almost going to defeat the purpose, right? You don't want it to be taken in too much sugar into your drinks. But other than that, there are other alternatives. Some of you may already have your favorite hydration. I don't want to get into that too deep. The point is, water is great. If you're not sure about it, just drink water and you'll be fine, okay? And then when you're creating a personalized nutrition plan, make sure you consider your weight, your height, your training intensity, the temperature outside. Right, we're up in the Northeast, so it gets cooler around September, and definitely until October, November, it's definitely a lot cooler. But the August and July months are super hot. Consider all those things, okay? And then make sure that you tailor it with advice for optimal results, and then make sure that you're really doing your own homework and your own research about, okay, what are some other athletes do to make sure that they're balanced when they're wanting to really perform. I think most of you who are in season definitely should have an awareness of that. I remember when I was in college, freshman year, I was always injured. Well, it was simply because I was not hydrating enough, definitely not eating well enough. And it was around sophomore year, midway through sophomore year, that I actually took my coach's advice and started to hydrate better and eat better. And I would say junior, senior year, I never had one injury. Now, I must confess that I stopped eating fries, chicken wings, and pizza. I stopped living on those things. And so, but before if I was going out with friends, I made sure that I had a proper meal. And so what I did was I just strictly went to eating only fish. Then I'd make sure that there were vegetables and other things of that nature. So I was now balanced nutrition. My nutrition intake was balanced, and then the muscle tears and the silly injuries, the groin, the hamstrings, they all went away. And you couple that with myself eating properly and drinking enough before and after, it definitely balanced everything for me. And to be honest, it turned out that being available to play was one of my best assets as a teammate, because when I was injured all the time, it didn't matter how good I was, I wasn't able to perform. So in conclusion, proper nutrition, proper hydration are essential. Please make sure that you're paying attention to it. Remember, every athlete's nutrition needs are unique. Okay, so do your own research. If you have a nutritionist, or you simply want to go online and do your own research, personalize it so that it suits you. Definitely, I encourage you to do it. I did it. You do not have to do what I did. You just have to do what works for you. Okay. All right. So thanks for listening. This is another episode of the Mass Young Gunners podcast. If you have any questions or comments, then feel free to let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more of our advice, for more of our perspective and insights. Until next time, keep kicking it out there. I'll see you soon.